guys, what's going on? It's McNibbler, and today I'm going to be reviewing the Newisland Phoenix Cube. Let's just get into this. To start with, the price of this cube is about $12 to $15 depending on where you get it. Right now it's only available on Amazon or the Cubicle. However, the Cubicle only sells the stickerless version, while on Amazon they have both the stickerless version and the black version. Now, for the stickerless one, it has very interesting shades. They kind of look like standard Diane shades. However, the blue and the green are quite a bit different. However, the rest is more or less the same. As for the sticker version, looks good, but the blue looks a little more normal, and so does the green. Also, if you notice, it's kind of a little sharp over here. Everything's flush. You would think this would cause it to feel a little like sharp like it did for Moyu Dianma, but it does not have this problem. The stickers look very nice. However, when I got them, they weren't placed very well. There were a few little bubbles here and there. These are the stock stickers. I might replace them, but I don't care a whole lot. These are still pretty good. Also, when you get the package, it comes in a very nice box, and it also includes a bag and a business card and a solution guide. This is more of just some information about the cube, and on the back it mentions just testing it. And I am actually a tester for both of these, so thank you, David, again. And over here is just a solution guide. I did do an unboxing for this cube, the black one. However, the footage did end up getting deleted. That's all we have for what comes with it. Let's go on to the performance. The speed of this cube is moderate. It's not too fast. It's not too slow. It's very easy to control. Personally, I think it's just slightly too sluggish. I prefer my cubes to be very light. However, it's still very good and would suit many people. The feeling is kind of interesting. It's got like a fuzzy feel almost. However, it is still nice and smooth. It's still pretty fast. It does feel nice. Corner cutting is actually very good. It's almost comparable to like Gans 357 corner cutting. A little over line to line like that. Reverse cutting is almost a full piece. Because of that, there are very few lockups on here. Sometimes when you're like reverse cutting, that can happen, but not very often at all. It feels very fluid. I definitely never have any problems executing anything. Popping never happens. It's very rare. The anti-popping mechanism is very good. It has torpedoes and interlocking parts, and it just works very well. Corner twisting, it can happen. It's not unheard of, but it is pretty rare. I do enjoy this cube a lot. It's one of the best cubes I've tried. So let's just go on to what's wrong with this. Performance-wise, I'd say it performs very solidly and has very few problems there. The pops and the corner twists are very, very moderate. Of course, all cubes can have them happen, but these are very rare. One thing I'm not a big fan of with this cube, though, is the plastic is kind of like really soft on here, which makes it a little bit prone to breaking. Earlier, when I was doing this with a friend's cube, I tried like putting this in here, and one of the corner stocks just kind of bent up, and I just pushed it back down though, so it was okay. But I would be careful with that. And because of this, it also gives some kind of weird fuzzy feel, which isn't entirely unpleasant, but it makes it not feel as light as it could. I like light cubes, but it's still pretty light, and I do still like the feel of it. Besides that, there aren't really any problems with it. One issue is that they can only be bought right now in stickerless and black. However, David did inform me that he was going to make a white version, although he was also talking about making a second version of the cube as well, or a new cube entirely. However, I'm not sure which one of those would come first. He wasn't sure himself, so we will have to see. The white version will come eventually. Let's take a look at the mechanism one more time. Now, as for the mechanism, I used to think that the mechanism was like a complete knockoff of the Ki Mofanggi. However, I realize now that I'm pretty sure it was the other way around, and Ki kind of stole this from Newisland. Ki doesn't have a black version, and I think this puzzle has been out a little longer, so sorry if I said that before. The design itself, however, is kind of similar to like a Fangshi-esque thing. It definitely, I think it performs better than a Fangshi, to be honest. Finally, all I have to say, just to wrap this up, this is a very solid puzzle. I would highly recommend it. It has very few problems. These are very good cubes. Anyways, the reason I have these cubes was because David just wanted me to go test them out, and for this one, he wanted me to take a few pictures for the Amazon listing. That's about it. Thank you, David, for sending me these. They're very good puzzles, and I really do enjoy them. So my final rate would be about I'd say 93 out of 100. So a bit more than an A. Like, it's a very good cube. I would highly recommend these to anyone. That's about all I have to say. Sorry for not uploading much since my pie fall video, which unfortunately got taken down. Anyways, just thank you so much for watching. Have a nice day. Bye.